Have you seen your mother at all lately? Period. You know, what's the whole... Yeah.
The last time I saw her was, I think, back in maybe October, if that, I can say. Yeah, I think it was back in October. And it wasn't a good visit. I had saw her down here in Philadelphia. She actually lives in Pottstown. When I saw her in Philadelphia, we had gotten into a big altercation, not physically, but like a real altercation. We were arguing, and it just wasn't a good setting. And I was just upset about the whole thing. So that was the last time I saw her physically. And the last time I talked to her was recently. She called to tell me about how proud she was of me and that she loved me.
That was nice. How did that make you feel?
I didn't quite understand why she did. I mean, I know it might sound that I'm being a little ungrateful, but my thing with my mother and where the problem lies is I feel like you're an adult, and you know how most people seem to grow over time. It just seems like things that are not getting better, and no one should have to tell her to come see your daughter or come talk to your daughter. You should do it because you want to. And if you don't feel like that you want to do it, then it doesn't mean anything to me. So when you just do it because, oh, somebody says something to you to say, you should talk to your daughter, you should go see how you're doing, that's not taking initiative or taking responsibility of yourself to come see how your child is doing. So if she would have just did it out of nowhere, like, I would feel better if she can just call, how you doing, you want to hang out today? We don't even, like, I'm not so big as like, oh, I want you to come spend money on me, or I just want money from you. I just ask for a relationship with you. I honestly just want you to better yourself. If I can see that you're growing, that's going to make me happy for you. You're my mom. I want to see you do better.
Okay. So I suppose you live with your father?
No. I don't live with my father. I don't know my father. I actually never met him.
Okay.
We had got paternity tests done, and it's just a lot to go through emotionally, and it brings on a lot of stress. So I was drained physically too. I actually reside with my older cousin, and she has children of her own, but I've been with her since I was 12, and she's been taking care of me ever since.
How old are you now?
I am 18 years old.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure it takes a toll on you in your daily life. So, you know, how did it actually affect you, if it did, in any way?
That's a good question. I think the whole toll it had on me was more so emotionally and mentally. I had to see therapists and things of that such. And it makes me seem like I'm crazy, and it's like, what's going on? And it's all new to me. And it's a lot for a child to deal with, especially when you feel like you don't have anywhere to turn to. And although I do have my cousin in my life and I'm very grateful for her, it's still that sense of, I want a relationship with my mother. I want that mother-daughter relationship. I want to be able to, Mom, about this boy or about that, or I'm having trouble in school, or I'm having trouble with this friend. It means a lot to me because I've never had that with her. And it's just like, it just seemed like she doesn't care. When I was giving 50% or I was giving 75%, and she wasn't in return giving me anything. And that's all I was asking for.
So you basically feel like she let you down?
Yeah, in a sense. I feel like she let me down. I feel as though that I just didn't matter to her. And I thought it was just sad.
So to wrap this up, my final question is, what exactly do you want? You kind of touched on it, but exactly what do you want? Besides a mother-daughter relationship, you know? Well, that can be a start, actually.
I honestly just want her to be proud of her.
Okay.
I don't want her to say, oh, I'm proud of you, or I'm doing this for you. I want you to do it for yourself, because in order to be happy or in order to do anything for someone, you have to first be content with yourself. That's just to say, if I'm not happy with it myself, how can I teach someone else everything? Or how can I be healthy and a good role model or a good inspiration to someone else if I myself I'm not together? You know what I'm saying? So I just want her to get herself together, because I'm not her only child. She has 6 others.
So they're in her life or no?
Not all. Just the 4 youngest ones.
Okay.
So I want her to be happy and content with just
herself?
With herself. I want her to be proud of herself. I was proud of her. I want you to be proud of yourself. I want you to do the thing that you do for yourself. And maybe then it'll just come naturally for you to be there for us. Because if you can't be there for yourself, how can you be there for me?
Well, I think this wraps everything up. Thank you
Thank
for meeting
you.
with
Thanks
me.
for having me. It's such a pleasure.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.